Welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Joey Skladany, and today we're in Hollywood. We're at the Pie Hole in Hollywood. I'm here to indulge in something sweet, per the recommendation of Corey, who is Miss Foodie Problems, and let's go check it out. So one thing that's really cool is that the Pie Hole makes pie holes. And it's their version, almost in a way, of donut holes. They take pie crusts and they fill them with a pie filling, and they're just these bite-sized, amazing pieces. Okay, this is extremely dangerous because if I had 70 of these in front of me, I could house them in one sitting. It's got like the perfect ratio of like nice crunchy crust, gooey inside. You don't just have to satisfy a sweet tooth. You can get savory options in the form of pot pies, as well as a kale salad at a pie place. You know, you're obviously craving something like this with a lot of sugar, but they've got some awesome pot pie options, including one that's filled with a macaroni and cheese. I think it's that one, probably. Oh yeah, that's it. Whoa. You know what? I came in expecting to eat something sweet. I think I would come back just for that macaroni and cheese because that is absurd. So this right here is the salted honey custard, which is actually Corey's recommendation. I always feel like fruit sometimes ruins a dessert, but I bet it's gonna taste awesome with this. Ooh, look at that mushy inside. Wow. The fruit actually provides a nice tartness that distracts from the sweetness. Ooh, it feels so glamorous. I only eat food with golden nut. So I've gotten my sweet fix, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually ready for lunch. So we're gonna head off to the next spot. Meanwhile, I'm gonna need this wrapped up because I will absolutely be eating this in bed when I do a Netflix binge tonight. The thing about Hollywood that is really interesting is people have this perception that you can't find good food and that it's ultra touristy, but in reality, we're gonna find some amazing places and debunk that myth right now. So our next spot is truly a hidden gem. We are in a strip of stores right next to a Rite Aid, and it's called Oi Asian Fusion, and it is a recommendation from Ben, and I am a huge fan of Asian food, so I'm gonna head on in and satisfy that craving. How's it going? Oh my gosh, what do I want? So I definitely am gonna do the pork belly jicama tacos. Let's also do those dynamite sweet fries because fries are my fave. So these dynamite sweet fries, they're covered with dynamite sauce, which is like a spicy mayo, garlic confit, and cilantro. I'm just gonna do a little dipsy dip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Oh my God. The garlic, oh my gosh. Definitely do not make out with your significant other after you eat these, or you both should share them and then just, who cares? So the fusion part of Asian fusion, actually, it's rooted in Filipino food. So you've got traditional flavors like adobo, traditional ingredients like fried chicken, but they add in some Japanese elements, some Chinese, even a little bit of Korean. These tacos here, they're pork belly, but they're actually made with jicama as the shell. I am obsessed with jicama, and it's even more fun to say, jicama. I've never seen a jicama shell on a taco ever in my life. Wow. When I walked in, I saw sriracha bottles everywhere, and I was like, this is gonna be my kind of place, because I love spice. And even though it's spicy, the jicama cools it down. You know how everyone tries to make lettuce tacos a thing? No. Jicama tacos are where we're at in 2019, and there's no going back. Oi, my God, that was some of the best Asian food I've ever had in LA. And hi, the Hollywood sign is right there. Can't get more Hollywood than that, right? So we're in Cali. Well, duh, but this is Cali with a K, and it's super healthy, and it's one of Ben's favorite healthy spots. So I'm excited to give my stomach a little rest, have maybe a salad, have maybe some vegetables, and let's go on in and check it out. So we're at Cali, and I'm already getting the healthy vibes. I've been given a cocktail with some basil, mint, and carrot on it. It's actually going to have the flavors of a pad thai deconstructed. That includes the coconut, the lime, but with a vodka, which you add vodka to anything and you're gonna be making me happy. So cheers. Ooh, wow. Not spicy, spice-full, which is an interesting way to describe it, but holy moly, that's delicious and refreshing. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much. This is almost too pretty to eat. We've got edible flowers everywhere. This pasta dish here though, you put uni in anything and it is so up my alley. And the breadcrumbs on top. Love a little foam moment also. Holy moly. It is no surprise that Ben picked this as one of his favorite dishes. It's also the signature dish for the restaurant. Oh my gosh, and look, there are pieces of uni on top. That is to die for. And then we've got an awesome barley risotto. It's a little crunchy on top. Again, it's all about good textures. Just hearty, comfort food flavors. Beetroot tartare. I feel like garlic's kind of been a theme this trip, and this is a black garlic vinaigrette on this. So I'm not actually the hugest beet person. Going in for seconds, that's a good sign, right? If you're a vegetarian, this is the spot for you. The atmosphere truly reflects the type of food you're eating. Clean and welcoming and nice and bright and airy, and this bread is ridiculous. Those salt crystals on top of the softness of the bread, and it's so warm. And Ben made an amazing recommendation with this place, that uni pasta. I could write a damn love letter, Shakespearean soliloquy about it. Absolutely the standout dish for today. I'm feeling pretty good about our healthy recharge. Peace out, Cali. I'm off to the next one. For a city classic, you can't get more historical than the Fralick Room. This is a no-frills dive bar located right on Hollywood Boulevard, and I'm in desperate need of a cocktail and a frolic, so follow me inside. So funny thing about me, and not a lot of people know this, is that I was actually a publicist before I was an editor, and I was Honey Boo Boo's publicist. Honey Boo Boo and family love to stay in Hollywood, and after a long day of press appearances, your publicist needed a drink. So I would go out and drink, and the next day wake up with a massive hangover, and the first thing I need after that is a Bloody Mary. I happened to stumble into the Fralick Room, but what I realized was that this place was embedded in just rich, rich history. So joining me right now, we've got Tarek, who's a bartender here, and you know this place inside and out, quite literally, because there were tunnels. Tell me a little bit about the history of the bar and how it went from being a speakeasy to now one of the most historical places in Hollywood.
In 1930, it opened up. Unfortunately, Prohibition was a thing at that time. It didn't end until 1934. So basically, this place was a speakeasy for the Pantages Theater next door. At that time, it was a movie palace, and they showed films there, premieres. That's where they held the Oscars. There was an entrance over there where the girls' restroom is now, and that's where everyone would sneak in for their drinks after whatever it is they were doing. And then when Prohibition ended in 1933, Freddie Fralick officially opened it to the streets. Legend has it that Howard Hughes owned basically this whole area, and he built some underground tunnels underneath Hollywood Boulevard, and he would sneak in and out of these places.
That's like really baller. I'm gonna have you help me relive the last time I was here and maybe make me a Bloody Mary if you're interested. Sure. Extra spicy? All right, cool. Oh yeah, that's a bloody. So I just finished my bloody. It was bloody good. I'm feeling bloody good. But the one thing I'm craving right now is carbohydrates. So you're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned for the next spot because it's full of them. So we're gonna do a bit of a cheat right now, kind of like what I've been doing with my diet. By going super, super east in Hollywood, we are at Squirrel, which is the place that every Instagram influencer, at least in the food space, is talking about. So the mission of Squirrel is to actually take very familiar dishes, but elevate them with kind of more unfamiliar ingredients and flavors, like this toast, for example, which is their signature dish. It's a brioche toast, and they pile it high with ragout, and yes, I said ragout, not ricotta, and 3 different types of homemade jams and preserves. So I'm just gonna take a big ass bite. That is damn good. Oh my gosh, so buttery, so flaky. This is the way to do toast. You think it's just a typical sticky morning bun? No, no, no. They infuse it with yuzu. Oh my gosh, you can actually see the lime leaves in it as you're tearing away the pieces. Oh, there's nothing better than a sticky bun, especially when the sugar caramelizes on the outside. And very pretty rhubarb lemonade. Look at that giant slice of avocado. The rice is actually crunchy. Okay. Look at all of this. It looks almost like a hummus. Are these potatoes? Eggplant? Sunchokes? That is freaking amazing. Every single detail is taken into consideration at this place. And much like a squirrel, I'm gonna hoard all of this in my mouth and go hibernate for winter. So, see you next time. Thanks so much for taking 5, and a special thanks to our food influencers, LA Foodie and Miss Foodie Problems. If you want more of our top picks, you can subscribe to our newsletter at chowhound.com/newsletter, or just follow me on social media at Joey Skladany. Until next time.